Yote has got 2025 Game of the Year on lock. 2025 Game of the Year, Yote is the one to beat so far. That's the game to beat.
Yeah,
it's a stacked year, definitely.
I don't even know what's competing with Yote. I don't. I don't think Monster Hunter Wilds competes.
You said Marvel Rivals.
You gotta stop. It doesn't.
Stop this man. Where's the mute button?
Goes to Yote. That's a 2025 Game of the Year until we hear something else.
I know it's gonna beat it or be in comparison with it. Hades 2.
That's a possibility.
Really?
It's a possibility.
I mean, it's still in fire. Isn't it still in early play days? Not early play days.
That's a possibility.
It's
I ain't mad at that.
Definitely, like last update that they had, which was like back in July of this year. They said that they're going to do one more big update before this year, and then it will officially launch.
Oh, okay.
So that's the.
But
I have been thoroughly enjoying that game, even in its beta state. I think it's worth every penny, even now. You can get a lot now, but
I mean the first one was too, so I get it.
Yeah,
I still play like 50 more hours on the original one, just so I can maybe see the final ending.
I still think Ghost of Yote wins between those two.
And that's what I mean by like a stacked year. Like we don't have everything that's going to be coming out in 2025 at this point, but I do think it's going to be pretty stacked. Now
it's going to be stacked.
It might be kind of like Elden Ring.
Man. Well, God of War, how it robbed God of War, that was bullshit.
Honestly, we'll see.
Yeah, it robbed God of War.
Now, but yes, I do think we should open the gates on Ubisoft. I think we just should.
I mean, Ubisoft, like they've been going through it recently too.
So
they've been going through because they've been making weak shit.
So understanding if we could all like talk about like what does it mean for the liquidation as far as I guess giving all of its shares to its stockholders, but of the recent projects, Shadows has been pushed back.
Trash.
XDefiant isn't doing great.
Trash.
It's not doing great right now. I think it's like from what we posted a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, it had like 20,000 concurrent players, which is way down from what it had before. And I think it's rumored that the San Francisco team is like giving them like, I think till season 3 to get those numbers back up, or it's going to be curtains on that. And then the CEO just came out saying that Star Wars Outlaws.
They work.
You said what?
I said working under pressure like that to be like, oh, we gotta go, because then you're gonna try to like milk the gamers for all the money, which is gonna get you even less money, and it's just gonna be like.
Remember Star Wars Outlaws?
I mean, the public is saying it's good right now, but there's like it's like. I think the CEO is saying that like it didn't sell what they wanted to sell.
It did not. It sure has not.
It didn't.
It has not. That joint, that's what we call a flop. That's what we call a bust. That's what that game was. Ends up being a bust. And I ain't played it. I ain't bought it. But it's just what it ended up being.
I forgot. I don't see what they were trying to do with that one.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You forgot about a game that's 2 months. That shows you what it was. Like we was hype about it, and then it's forgettable within 2 months.
To me. And I hate to say this as a diehard Star Wars fan. Anybody that knows me knows I'm Star Wars ride and die. But Star Wars doesn't have that luster like it used to. No. You can't really sell based on the name like that.
Hey, look! This is about to become a Star Wars podcast. Look, man.
No. I'm going to restrain myself.
Okay. All right. Are you sure? Because I see where you're going.
Star Wars Outlaw. Premise amazing. You're a scoundrel. You are working your way through the underworld. You're playing different syndicates against each other.
You are Hanna Solo.
You are. Don't. I'm trying to make a point here. You got the Pike syndicates. You freaking got Crimson Dawn. Like you got the Hutt Cartel, and you could play all of them, getting good with all of them. But like. The world, while it feels Star Wars, it's just not alive.
Because it's still Ubisoft.
Alive.
I wish we had. A shout out to Wavy for the reaction. I wanted to sit on that. Mark saying alive. I wish there was silence behind that. Alive.
It doesn't. It feels.
We need to clip that.
Yes, absolutely.
Alive.
It feels like a game where you're just kind of like do this, to please them, to do this, to
that's Ubisoft MO. What are you talking about? That's all they are.
Well, that's the problem.
Exactly.
That's the problem. And so, yeah, I don't know. With Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order, it felt like you were really kind of going somewhere. It felt like you were becoming a Jedi, like you were becoming your own within your own galaxy, and you're trying to get to. I don't want to spoil the game for anybody.
That's because Cal was so like mid. That's why I felt like he was becoming a Jedi. He was like bright.
Well, dang.
I'm just saying, like.
It's rumors that he's gonna be in live action soon. There's rumors that he's gonna be in live action soon.
I hope so.
I'd be really happy for the actor for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. That's just kind of my 2 cents on Outlaws. It looks okay. It just doesn't seem like it hits that spark. It reeks of just what corporate thinks Star Wars is.
I mean, every time that we talk about it,
you have so many infinite possibilities, but also, can we just talk about how the protagonist is the strongest woman on ever?
Why? What'd she do? What did she do?
I told you this was going to become a Star Wars thing. I told you.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
right. Actually, no, I'm cutting you off, Mark. No.
I told you. That's what Mark was like.
Nah.
I was like, okay,
This is news.
right.
We'll save the analytics for like another. Well,
have y'all seen how you can just go up to people and just punch out people in full armor? Like you can just like.
wait, what?
She eats her Wheaties,
you don't gotta shoot nobody.
She eats her Wheaties, bro. She got that Deontay Wilder right cross.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's unbalanced, if you will. That's crazy.
That's called a force punch.
Is she a force user?
She is not a force user.
No,
But you're right, you use a
Bro,
Vader
who
game,
is
you
a
use
fucking
Vader
force
game.
user these days? God damn.
Like everybody suddenly.
Look, man, I thought
You know,
Master Soul was a
crazy,
force
man.
user until he did that bullshit. I take his card back.
Hey, yo, man, that dude. Like,
Master Soul, you call yourself a force user? You can't hold 2 kids?
Man.
Get the fuck out.